This is Chris Hester from the Talking Nerds, and this is my list of the top 10 best movies of 2018. Now, this list is, of course, based on my opinion. Please feel free to jump down in the comments section and create your own list. I'd love to see it. Coming in at number 10 is Mission Impossible Fallout. Mission Impossible Fallout is the definition of a summer blockbuster. Although Cruise's age will be a factor going forward, both he and this series have shown no signs of slowing down in its 22-year history. With the addition of this excellent film, Mission Impossible has earned the right to be in the same conversation as any other high-profile action series. At number 9, we have Avengers: Infinity War. While we came for the action, relationships between the characters are what make us care about this film. The relationships in this film are as believable as they are complicated. The writers found a way to bring all of these characters together and create something interesting, tense, and coherent. With an unforgettable cliffhanger ending, I'm very interested to see where this franchise goes next. Number 8 is Incredibles 2. Incredibles 2 picks up right where The Incredibles ended and is undeniably a good time at the movies for the whole family. In this movie, we see a change in family roles. Mr. Incredible must manage the house while his wife, Elastigirl, goes out to save the world. Let's hope that we don't have to wait another 14 years for another chapter in this saga. Number 7 on my list is Won't You Be My Neighbor? This movie takes a fittingly patient and honest look at the life and legacy of a television pioneer. It is a portrait of a man whom we all think we know that takes us beyond the cardigans and the land of make-believe and into the heart of a creative genius who inspired generations of children with compassion and limitless imagination. At 6 is Green Book. This is a low-key look at how racism shapes everyone, no matter where you are or how much you believe this issue doesn't touch you. The movie looks at what life was like in 1962 and pulls no punches. It's a fine balance that makes Green Book more than simply a story of two people trying to drive through the South. It's a story about how two people drive through the South and in dealing with whatever came their way, began to understand each other and themselves. Coming in at number 5 is Spider-Man: Into the Spider-Verse. Introducing 6 other alternate reality versions of Spider-Man is what really sets this film apart. Being white, a man, being young from recent times, and all of the live-action Spider-Man movies we've had so far, the protagonist's perspective has never changed. But Spider-Man in this film doesn't even have to be human. Spider-Man changes across his or her iterations in alternate universes, which give the character and movie a much broader perspective for audiences to identify with. And even across those broad perspectives, the film manages to hone in on the core traits that bond every version of this character, like unrelenting perseverance in the face of bad fortune. At number 4 on the list of the top 10 best movies of 2018 is A Star is Born. The film stars Bradley Cooper, Lady Gaga, and Sam Elliott in the 4th on-screen telling of this story. The chemistry and the performances are magical, and the movie elicits both cheers and tears from its audience. On my list at number 3 is Vice. If you go in regarding Vice as a comedy grounded in facts, then it should be rather entertaining. The careless way that writer-director Adam McKay goes from being serious to no-holds-barred humor will throw off some moviegoers. However, you cannot deny the brilliant performances by Christian Bale and Amy Adams. In at number 2 is A Quiet Place. In John Krasinski's brilliantly suspenseful thriller, a family must remain silent at all times to avoid the giant predators roaming their post-apocalyptic world. A Quiet Place allows you to worry at a strange thought. Might it be possible to live life entirely safely and even normally in this situation if you could somehow mentally train yourself or evolve over a few generations to do so without sound? It is a cracking back-to-basics thriller that does not depend too much on what the creatures look like, but more on the tension and the gravity of the situation. And my number 1 movie of 2018 is BlackkKlansman. BlackkKlansman is highlighted by the absurdity of Ron Stallworth, an African-American police officer, infiltrating the KKK by posing as a white racist on the phone and then sending his Jewish partner, Flip Zimmerman, to meet the group in person. The performances are all fantastic, from John David Washington's Stallworth on down to Topher Grace's David Duke, but Adam Driver steals the show as Flip. He manages an undercurrent of jovial menace when he's on screen with the KKK members he is trying to take down, and Flip's journey from unobservant Jew to someone who understands the danger his targets represent is the most compelling character arc in the film. I also feel that this is Spike Lee's most impressive effort since 1994's Crooklyn. And there you have it, my list of the top 10 best movies of 2018. If you like what you've seen today, please like and share the video and subscribe to our channel. You can follow us on Facebook, like and follow us on Twitter, and you've been watching The Talking Nerds.